victimhood, right? Um, I don't care what anyone says, but we in the world, us regular people, we don't give a shit about you being a victim. Okay? Just say that straight up. Us regular people that have to go and either go to work or, make our own way, we don't give a shit about victims, right? Now, yes, there are some situations where people have been done wrong, right? In those situations, and yes, they are victims. But it's so easy to get that misconstrued with a lot of other things, right? So, for example, me being black, I could sit on here and talk about, how I should be owed reparation. I should, be able to do everything for free. I shouldn't have to work. I should be, because my ancestors they had to endure X, Y, and Z. Bro, don't nobody give a don't don't no one give a fuck about me. And that's not me just being extra hard on myself, but that's me being fucking honest. I can't roll around life being a victim. Us men, especially us black men, we get taught early on, bro, you can't be a victim. You got to get out there and get it on your own. Whether that's working at a fucking tire shop, working McDonald's, doing security, picking up trash, working for the city of Houston, making your own way, making your own product, and selling it to a big company. Like we have to. It don't matter what we do, whether we in the E quadrant, S quadrant, B or I quadrant. Those are the different cash flow quadrants. Shout out to Robert Kiyosaki, by the way. But those are the quadrants in which it don't matter what we in, we got to do for our own. We can't sit up here and be victims, bro. And one of the worst things that I've realized that's happening in the world today is that a lot of women, especially black women, have this victim mindset. Baby girl, we can't do that. Like being a victim, honestly, it ain't really for black people. If you want me to be honest, 100% honest, it's not for us. We ain't built to be victims. When we try to be victims, nothing good happens. I'm gonna be honest. Nothing substantial, nothing that's positive, nothing that we can take and say, hey, we can grow our life off of this. You know, nothing positive happens. People up here around here worried about who called me the N word, who said the N word. Bitch, if y'all don't take y'all ass to work, if y'all don't take y'all ass on y'all computer and do something, if y'all don't go, like the people out here protesting, dog, y'all waste y'all fucking time protesting so bad to the point where, to the point where black people like myself, we laugh at y'all ass. And y'all get mad saying, oh, y'all don't know. They don't care about us. Okay, who gives a fuck? Bitch, we still got the same opportunity as they do. I can make a company just like they can make a company. They can make a YouTube channel just like I can. I can learn how to leverage AI to my ability, in my favor. They can also use the same tactics, the same tools that I've used to leverage AI in their favor. So all this victimhood, all this victim mindset, this shit gotta go, bro. Um, I know a lot of people that have experienced some type of traumatic death in their family, especially close death, right? Whether that been a parent, a sibling, or a child or something. At the same time, bro, you gotta push that shit to the back and you gotta keep moving. It's so many ways in which you can keep moving out there. Like for me, right? I like using myself as an example because I've had to overcome a good bit. You know, my father, right? I didn't have my dad in my life, but I loved my dad. As I got older, I understood why things didn't necessarily go the best and why he was peace out. I get it. At the same time, when I found out he passed, I could have been on some, hey man, I'm just so down because my dad passed away and all that. And no, I think about it here and there. Yeah, it affects me a little bit, but it don't affect me enough to where shit. It doesn't affect me enough to where I can't move forward in life. I can't be the best version of myself, which I am striving every day to become. Right? And that's something that you should do. You should always wake up every day trying to be a better version of what you were yesterday, right? That's that's just me, but everybody should do it. Other people may lose an adult child, right? And I understand situationally, it hurts. I get it hurts. I understand. I understand that even if you show no emotion, it's still gonna take time. But I'll be down if I sit up here and let people play and talk about, oh, some of us we just can't we just so D word as depressed, right? I don't like necessarily saying the word myself, but that's depressed. We're so depressed, we can't do nothing. I just for one, you weren't even in your kid's life. Two, and most importantly, bitch, you need to take all that energy and focus it into that younger child that person left here on this earth. So you can make sure that that child not only had a better upbringing than their parent, but had a better upbringing than their grandparent. But people want to worry about crying and trying to get likes on their Facebook posts. Y'all motherfuckers' mind is on the wrong shit, bro. I'm I'm flat out 100% honest. Y'all mindset is putrid, bro. This shit is ass. You can't you can't really expect to go through life and everybody kiss your ass. I know in our society, a lot of women have been raised in the world where, oh, I can do wrong and I'm still not gonna be in trouble. I understand that. But in the grand scheme of things, that's because y'all was under the matriarchy so severely that talk about a negative word, matriarchy, right? It makes me throw up. Only reason it should be that if the patriarchy can't survive or didn't survive. Like the grandfather, he passed away, but he left all the lessons, left everything there for y'all to take and actually grow from, right? But a lot of women who is my mama did it, my grandma did it. A lot of them, they have always been victims. It's always been, yeah, he did that. Yeah, I did this, but he did that, so it don't matter. It don't matter what I did. I could have slapped him. I could have punched him. I could have gave him a black eye. But the fact that he flicked my nose, bitch, I'm upset. Bitch, I want to sue this nigga for everything he worth. Because he flicked my nose. And he didn't have to fucking do that. But that's how women be acting though. I'm not lying. A lot of women today, they are victims. Anytime anything doesn't go their way, they know they can throw that victim flag so fucking high in the air that somebody is gonna see them, kind of like a bat symbol, right? It's like a big ass VM in the sky. You might see it at night, you know what I'm saying, early in the morning. It's a VM and it's victim mindset, and you just flash that bitch in the sky, and people will come and yeah, they won't hold you accountable or anything. They'll just pretty much make sure you're the victim. That's the world we're living in. Um, but to men, uh, don't focus on these hoes. A lot of these hoes just want to be victims. A lot of these women just want to be victims. Um, the great women, they know how to be held accountable. Matter of fact, the great women, they gonna hold themselves accountable to the point where you're gonna look at them, you're gonna be like, damn, I ain't even have to say nothing. She know. She learned a lesson. Or shit, it's certain situations you won't even endure based on what kind of woman you around or dealing with. But moral of this segment here, right? Victimhood. Victimhood is one of the nastiest, most horrible things that we have come across as humans, right? That's something that we should have done away with centuries ago, but for whatever reason, it stayed around. And now it's getting to the point where victimhood is a new sport. You can pretty much just yell at I'm a victim. And the thing is, it's not going to be a thing of you trying to prove you're a victim. It's going to be a thing of the other person trying to prove that they did not victimize that person. You see what I'm saying? So we dealing with two different mindsets. It's one mindset that, oh, you got to prove, hey, what happened? And then the other mindset is, okay, I know you got affected, so tell me everything that happened. Tell me everything that happened. And what exactly did they do? That's how that's how people get caught up. That's how people get in jail. That's how people get their lives ruined. That's how people miss out on money. It's because of victims. The victimhood, the victim mindset, running in the victim Olympics, all that. All that's the same shit. Being the victim is negative, bro. It's nasty. It's not nothing positive from it. If and to those who really did get victimized, to those who really do go through traumatic things, especially when they're children, a lot of them people, men and women, a lot of them people grow from that. Keep in mind, they grow. They don't keep saying, "Oh, the X, Y, and Z happened to me when I was younger, and that's why I'm acting. That's why I'm such a shitty parent now." No, stop using that as a reason why you don't want to do nothing. People act like because you endured something traumatic, they act like you can't be a lazy ass person. Like that could still happen. Like you could still be a shitty parent and a half-ass parent and still had went through a traumatic experience. But at the same time, don't use that traumatic experience as a reason to say, hey, if I didn't go through this, maybe I could be a better parent. Bullshit, bitch. You could be a better parent. You just don't fucking want to. You can do better by them fucking kids. You just don't want to. And that's not okay. That is not okay. That'll never be okay. This is one of the reasons why, as much as I want kids, I am not tripping about them motherfuckers not coming. Because it's so many more parents out here that's so full of shit, that's so horrible, that do half-ass shit. And I'm up here thinking about programs I want my child in, because it's only one. I'm only doing one child. Ain't no two. Fuck all that. One child, right? But I'm thinking about, how I want the child to be in different programs and do different things and visit different places. And I want them to be enriched by more than just a school field trip. I don't want the school system to raise my child. I want to do a great job of raising them. And then they go to school, behave, do well there. Great, all good. But as a parent, I'm not I'm not slow enough to realize, oh, hey, I want the school system to raise my child. Since, I don't think that having two parents in the household really matters. But that's a completely different story for another day. And that day's coming up soon. That day will be here soon.